Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time on my page, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to keep up with my latest content. Right now I'm going to do a tutorial on Munizzi or Vicki Yohe, because of who you are. And it starts off in the key of G and ends in the key of A flat. Alright, I'm going to put the scale of G right there on the screen for you. Alright, so as far as the intro, you can start on the part "and I worship you because of who you are." That part, you can start there. So, and I, because of who. Alright, I'm not going to show you that right now. I actually break that down later in the video, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's get started on the verse and the chorus of the song. Because of who you are, I give you glory, and because of who you are, I give you praise. The bass starts on the one, so because of who you are, I give you glory. And because of who you are, I give you praise. Two passing chords right here. Alright, so the first chord is on the one. I'm going to do this inversion. Melody is on B. First chord, G, D, G in the left, and D, G, A, B in the right. Next, I'm going to do A, E, A in the left, and G, A, C, D in the right. Next, I'm going to do B, F sharp, B in the left, and F sharp, A, B, D in the right. And then, so on that D, you're going to play G, A, and D, and you're going to resolve it to D major chord. F sharp, A, and D. Alright, then back to the top. You're going to play that first chord again. G, D, G, and then D, G, A, B. Because of who. Next, F sharp octaves in the left, and D, F sharp, A in the right. Next, E octaves in the left to D, G, A, B in the right. And then we're going, I give you praise. We're going to A minor chord. So that's A octaves in the left to E, A, and C. And then two passing chords. So on that D, you're going to play a G, A, B, and D. The next chord on that B, you're going to play an F sharp, A, B, and D. Only difference from the last chord, you're going to drop this G to an F sharp. Alright, so now we're going into because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you because of who you are, and Lord, I worship you again because of who you are. Alright, so from the two passing chords I just showed you is this. Then you're going to C. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you because of who you are. I will worship you because of who you are. and then it's 2 passing chords to turn around. Alright, so again, coming from those 2 passing chords I just showed you. And then the first chord is this, because. So that's C, G, C in the left, and G, B, E in the right. Left hand stays the same, right hand changes to A, D, and F sharp. Alright, so the next chord is this. It's F sharp in the bass to F sharp, A, C, and E. Next, you can do B octaves in the left to D sharp, A, and B. Next, E octaves on the left, or E, B, E to a E, G, and B. And then we're going into Lord, I worship you. So that is A, E in the left to A, C, E. I worship you because. D octaves on the left to C, D, G, A in the right. Because of who? D sharp octaves in the left to C, D sharp, F sharp, A. Who you are. Next, you have E octaves in the left to E, G, and B. Then 2 passing chords right here. Alright, so from that E minor, you're gonna drop it down to G major. So D octaves in the left to D, G, B. And then on that on the C sharp in the bass, you're gonna play a C sharp, E, G, and B. And then back to Lord, I worship you. Still going to A minor chord. We're gonna do this inversion. Sorry. So that's A, E in the left and E, A, C in the right. So Lord, I worship you because. D octaves on the left to G, A, C, D. And then just drop that G to F sharp, who you are. And then we're going to the 1. So there's G, D in the left and B, D, G in the right. And then the 2 passing chords on that E, you're going to play a C, D, G. And then on the F sharp, you're going to play an A, D, A. Alright, so now we're going into the vamp of the song. Right before they get into the vamp, when we come to Lord, I worship you because of who you are. And then Alright, so basically from the 1, you're going to change it to an F major chord, which is CFA. Still G in the bass. Alright, so Jehovah. That's D, G, A, B. Jehovah. First chord. Gyra. Gonna do C octaves on the left to C, E, G, B in the right. Single notes. G, A, B. My pro. So this is 2 G major chords, different inversions. You're gonna do D, G, B to B, D, G, and then you're gonna change the bass to an E. So again. then change it to E. And then you're gonna do Jehovah. You're gonna do the same chord, but the bass is gonna change to A. And then a D. Same chord. Alright. And then aren't you still gonna keep it D in the bass. Chord is gonna be an E F A C. Or you can do this version. Either way go, it works. In victory. So there's B octaves on the left to G, A, B, and D. Alright, so for Jehovah Shalom, we're going right back into this chord with C on the bass. So Shalom, my Prince of Peace. The chord is, you do F sharp octaves on the left to F sharp, A, C, and E. Prince, and then of. You can do B octaves on the left to D sharp, A, and B, and then peace. To E octaves on the left to E, G, and B. Then Lord, I worship. A octaves on the left to G, A, C, and D. Because B octaves on the left to G, A, D of who you are. Keep the same chord. You're gonna do D octave, so you can do, or you can do D, A, D, and G, A, D, right. And then it's passing chord C sharp in the bass to C sharp, F, G, and B. So then back to the top. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you the transition to get into the key of A flat. So coming from here, Lord, I worship you because of who you are. You're gonna bounce on a D in the bass to G, A, C, and D. Bounce. Chord is G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp in the right, and D sharp in the bass or E flat. And then you're gonna bring the bass down to C, and then G sharp, A sharp, and D sharp in the right. Alright, as far as playing the Jehovah Jireh part in the key of A flat, it's the same structure as in the key of G, so therefore I'm not really gonna break it down, but I'm gonna play it slowly. Alright, so now we're going into the ending of the song where they just repeat the words, Lord, I worship you. Alright, so we're going to come from the part where they say Prince of Peace. So that's Prince of Peace. And then, Lord, worship. First chord, B flat octaves on the left to a B flat, D flat, F, and A flat. Worship you. Next chord, C octaves on the left to B flat, E flat, and A flat. And then you repeat it again. Lord, I worship you. And then take it out of that. Go right back to this one. And then it's because. Chord is E flat octaves on the left to A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat. Because of who. Gonna do E octaves on the left to C, E, G, and B flat. You are. F octaves on the left to F, A flat, and C. And then 2 passing chords. E flat octaves on the left to E flat, A flat, and C. And then D in the bass to D, F, A flat, and C. And Lord, I worship you. Back to this chord. Because same chord, just change the bass to E flat. Of who you are. Let's go to the one, or actually we're gonna do this one. Sounds better. Alright, so that's A flat, E flat in the left, and A flat, B flat, E flat in the right. Alright, so if you need Because of Who You Are, I Give You Glory, that part in the key of A flat, take everything you learn in the key of G up a half step. And it will give you the notes that you need. It's quite simple. They do that in the Munizzi version, but not the Vicki Yohe version. Alright, other than that, that's the whole entire song. And if you like my style of teaching, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, put a like down there, and you guys be blessed.